My name is Johnnie Kelly. I'm a veteran, and at the time, I'm 94 years old. And I spent 1 year, 1 month, 15 days in Korea. At the time when I was there were no tents until we ceased fire. And we 30 miles, 30 clicks north in North Korea when the ceasefire in June of 1953. We had to pull back to the 38 parallel, which was 30 clicks. When we was there, we didn't have no tents, no barracks. We slept in a 2x4, 2 foot wide, 4 foot deep. The weather wasn't too bad, only 50 degrees below zero. And we had it pretty rough because we were the support soldiers, the lying around and everything. And we had a rough time. The battle that I was in, April 18th, 1953, we went on Pork Chop Hill. We went up on the 9th of the 18th of April, 1953. And what was left of the soldiers on the 19th of April, 1953, we went up on the west end of Pork Chop. We come out on the east end. And with me, when we came out in my company, it was 4 of us that walked off the hill that morning. It was cold, miserable, and dangerous the whole time I was there. You know, people talk about that was a conflict. But, well, from my point of view, it was a war. Because the same thing they do in that conflict, if you want to call it, they did in the war. What they did, they killed you. And that was it. And it was a rough country. Very rough, very rough. Very rough, and it was sad. Because you know someone one day, the next day he's gone. Your friends, you didn't have friends. You have companionships. And one of the things that got out to me, that happened to me, with me, with me, was a young kid back in the days, back then when we were going. There wasn't too much going on, but kids joined up when they're 16, 17 years old. They joined, use their sisters, brothers at age and joined. So this one kid joined up, and the American Red Cross, suppose he's the only boy in the thing. And the American Red Cross, when his mother tried to get him out, but the American Red Cross told him he would never go overseas, never see overseas business. This is why you can't believe everything you hear and everything you see. Most of the things you smell too. But anyway, he went over there, sent him over there. So when he was a basic train, he sent him over there. And him and I, this is after him and I was going down the trench, going down to the lunch area. They had a lunch area where the choker boys brought up. And so many stand guard while you go down to the next day and go eat and come back. So me and him was going down that trench talking and everything. And I heard of something funny. And he stopped talking. He didn't say nothing. So when I looked back to see what was going on, his head was in the trench and his body was still following me. And damn. But that sticks with me. You know why? That Chinese up on that hill targeted him instead of targeting me. And that stuck with me a long time. When I got out of Serbia, with all the things was going on with me and everything, I was kind of shaking, nervous and everything, a little dizzy in the head and stuff like that, you know. I was proud that I come through it. Because number one, A lot of things that come through me that we did, we told that they didn't make it. Like a lot of them is still there, while they're still on them heels, frozen, everything. And when you sit down, I don't try to think of it. And I had this conditioner they gave me that I had. I was so messed up. I was doing stupid things. And instead of putting me in the hospital, they put me in jail for 6 months. When I did get out, I said, holy shit, I ain't going back there no more. So it was rough. But anyway, out of all those, I was there about like that. I had a nervous breakdown, nervous condition. Oh, long time. I mean a long time. I was taking pills and everything, but I was taking every kind of pill that they had to. Didn't do no good. So I met this lady, psychiatrist from Dothan, Alabama. She come down here to Atlanta, or I was here in Tampa, Atlanta. And she looked at me and she said, Mr. Kelly, all them pills and stuff you're taking ain't gonna do you a bit of good in the world with your condition. You have to get that rid of it yourself. Some pills ain't gonna do nothing but warm you up for 4 minutes, and that's it. You gotta get this yourself. She said, but here's another thing. We gonna get rid of it. I had it, and she said, we. And I asked her, what's the matter? You got a mouse in your pocket or something? You know, things like that. So she said, no, I'm talking about you. Me and you gonna get rid of it. She said, one thing you're gonna do before you go home, or I want you to do something. And every time this comes over on you, these shades come over you, you said, no, I don't have that because you're not with me no more. That was the word she said. You said, get that trunked in your mind, to get that out of your head, this system, this stuff that you had went through with, block it out. And come back with clear stuff. I said, okay. So she said, back in the corner, said these words, I'm not taking you with me, I'm leaving you here. It sounds funny, but every time you think about that, say, no, I don't have you. You're in the corner. So keep that in your mind. It's a lot of things you don't understand that helps people that people don't understand. As long as you get rid of something, you don't have it no more. And so what I had to do, I had to get rid of all this stuff that I had in my head. That way I wouldn't have it no more. So I did that. For every time I get these snowed under and stuff like that, get that, that mad, sad feeling and everything. I said, oh, no, I don't have you. I left that. And that learned me a lot. If you have something that's not right, get rid of it. If you can get rid of it by doing that. Because a lot of it is a nerve condition. It's a lot of it in your mind. If you can clear your mind to do things, you can do them. But you got to clear your mind and do it.